Okay, so we're going to be swapping from a single cylinder Kohler to a big V twin. We got the battery out already. We gotta start with wires and fuel. We're going to pull the fuel line off here, plug it so we don't leak fuel everywhere if you don't have a shut off valve. Maybe. Fuel line's plugged, get that out of the way. Now we gotta pull the starter wire off. It should be 12 or a half inch probably. We gotta go to the one over here. This motor's already been rewired with the electric fuel pump switch and the ignition kill switch and the starter button, because this thing gets taken off-road and it shorts out everything way too often. So we're gonna come down, and this is our electric float wire. We've already got it separated, so we're just gonna pull the wire apart. Get it up out of the way. And then we've got our kill switch for the coil right here. We're going to cut our coil kill switch, and we'll rewire this later with the other engine. And then we have a charge wire here that goes to the battery and charges your battery. We're going to cut that and rewire it. And now we got to take our throttle cable off, and that should be about it for the top side of the engine. Okay, so we're locking the park and brake to get some slack in the drive belt. 14 or 9/16. I'm going to try and get this belt loose here. A little bit cold here in Canada, so it's a little bit stiffer than it might be down south. And then we got 4 engine mount bolts. One that can be a little bit tricky sometimes right here. Another one up front. One more up here. Went smooth, you wouldn't believe it. Once you get those out, get a good grab on her. Take her out. Here's a V twin for it. Alright, so now we just got our 4 engine mount bolts to go back through. Try and start opposite corners if you can to keep it lined up. There we go. Alright, once you got them all started, drive them all home. We got this thing wired to 3 switches here. We got a kill switch, which just grounds out power to the coil. So you're on one side of the switch to a ground, and the other side over to your coil wire. And the other switch right here, we have one side running down to the power side of the solenoid, and the other side runs over to the float here, or the electric float. So take our electric float wire, clean this all up after. So our yellow wire goes to the coil, and that's our kill switch that we just ground out so we don't get no spark from the coil. This is our charge wire, goes back to the positive lead in the battery and charges it. And then we have our starter wire, that'll go on the starter post. Now we got our fuel line coming in, and this thing has some sort of pressure regulator type of thing, it looks like. So we gotta run our line off the filter to the pressure regulator. And then we just got a full battery in it, and it should be good to start. See if she'll fire up.